There is something in each human being that desires greatness, that wants to know that one's life is significant. We're not made for mediocrity, but for greatness, and that greatness is the way of humble service, as Jesus so often said. Hello, I'm Father James Kubicki, and those thoughts occurred to me as I read the message that Pope Francis wrote for this year's World Day of Prayer for Vocations, which will be celebrated this Sunday. Quoting St. John Paul II, he wrote, "Dear brothers and sisters, the, quote, high standard of ordinary Christian living, end quote, means sometimes going against the tide and also encountering obstacles outside ourselves and within ourselves. Jesus himself warns us, the good seed of God's word is often snatched away by the evil one, blocked by tribulation, and choked by worldly cares and temptation. All of these difficulties could discourage us, making us fall back on seemingly more comfortable paths. However, the true joy of those who are called consists in believing and experiencing that He, the Lord, is faithful, and that with Him we can walk, be disciples and witnesses of God's love, open our hearts to great ideals, to great things. We Christians were not chosen by the Lord for small things. Push onwards towards the great principles. Stake your lives on noble ideals." End quote. Aren't you interested in movies and stories, especially if they are true, that show ordinary people doing extraordinarily heroic things? It's as though we experience a kind of vicarious greatness ourselves and are inspired by these heroes. But don't just dream about them. Be one yourself.